Increase love with positive vibration. Welcome to the Healing Place Energy School. I am so happy that you have joined us. Who are we? What are we? What is the Healing Place Energy School is about? Well, we want to help you to awaken your inner healer with personal growth work, reflexology, energy medicine, and inspiration. So tonight, my co-host is Robin Bornstein and we're going to talk about how to amplify love using your sacral, which is your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra, because there is so many people out there looking for love, but what people don't realize, the love is already inside of you.
Hi, Helen.
Hi, Robin. How are you, honey?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing fine tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's funny, Robin. When we started to talk about amplifying love, you and I had this discussion a couple weeks ago about how we freely love everybody else, and we think about how about us?
Yes. What are we doing for ourselves? How are we loving ourselves? How are
How
you
are we?
how are you showing up for yourself this week, Helen? What have you done to show up for yourself?
This week, I have really been on the fragile side because right now, somebody in my family, I'm going to say, that has a health issue that's pretty critical.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been thrown into a loop.
Mm.
So I'm emphasizing care and love for him. But I have never been in a situation where I feel fragile. And so what I've noticed is I'm giving love to this person, but now to bring love back home to you.
Yes, you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself, getting enough rest, enough nutrition,
And self care.
and self care, which is hard to do when you're in the middle of you know, when you're in the middle of a crisis, right?
Yes. And then what makes it funny when we thought of the subject, this is before I'm having a crisis. Well,
Part of
that's
it.
one of the things that we're going to talk about when we come back to the love for ourselves and how do we forgive ourselves.
Yes. So I forgive myself for not getting everything done today. And that's something I've worked on. I've worked on that for a long time. It still doesn't make it easy because I get frustrated
No.
with myself, but knowing that, it's going to be there tomorrow. It'll get done eventually. And the
Well,
things that do need to get done right away, you make that stuff happen. So,
it just amazes me. It's kind of funny. We could go backwards. We could start off, how do you balance the chakras? Let's talk about chakras just a little bit for those
yes,
people who do not know what they are. I'm going to use my book, Know Your Chakras.
yes.
Uh, the first chakra is about your everyday needs, your home, partner, money, health, joy, and abundance. So if you are feeling really stressed about things, this is the first one that will go. Today we'll talk about the second chakra, which is right underneath the belly button. It's about emotions. And it's not about just feeling for everybody else, but the emotions come back to you. Where do you put yourself in the mix of how kind you are to yourself? Third chakra is about self esteem. Do you feel really great about what you're doing? Heart chakra is not only about the love you have for others, but what about the love you have for you? The throat chakra, which we did 2 weeks ago, my gosh, Rob and I, we were so kicked butt. We had almost 3,000 views on that show talking about how to amplify your voice. And then last week we talked about the third eye chakra and how to bring in that inner wisdom. And the next time we're going to talk about how to awaken your superpowers with your crown chakras. So
Mhm.
by understanding how energy flows, your energy, hopefully, if you are doing well, it flows up, it flows down. So let's say
Nice,
all of a sudden,
nice and normal,
nice,
nice and
nice, Yes,
slowly, nice and soft.
nice and soft. And then let's say, for example, you have a heartache, like I had one this week about my loved one. I could feel my heart chakra
Mm,
shutting down, and I'm trying to keep a straight head. So you know immediately which chakras are open and which one are closed, depending on how you feel. All
mm.
right. And so right now, and for those people who are interested in my book, Know Your Chakras, you could get it on Amazon. That's enough of a plug for me right this minute. So let's talk about the sacral chakra. It's all about your emotions. It's processing emotions, and when this chakra is open underneath your belly button, you could feel love. You feel this juiciness for life. There's a sensuality, sexuality. There's also creativity. It comes from the second chakra. And when you it's closed, what you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, there's another emotion I need to stuff down because it's really difficult. And if you go into survival mode, you're going to notice how quickly your stomach starts to hurt. Perhaps you're having gynecological problems, fertility issues. So there's a lot of things that's associated with this chakra. And then with your heart chakra, is another emotional chakra. And as I mentioned before, it's not only the love that you give to others, but what about the love you have for yourself? And as I work with clients, I always ask them, how do you care for yourself? Where are you on your list? And this is important. And when you open, when your chakras open, you know yourself. And also, you act upon the way you feel. When it's closed, oh my gosh, the bitterness, the anger, the frustration.
Mm.
So the second chakra, the sacral and the heart chakra, acts like the team. The chakra that matches up with others that we could talk about another time, but the sacral and the heart chakra really acts like one. So think about the emotions that you are trying to process and how does it feel when you express this energy? Do you feel safe? And a lot of us really don't. So Robin, did you know like when you're in a flow, I mean you have love and compassion, and one of the things we just talked about is boundaries. What
Yes.
are you willing to do and not do?
And having healthy boundaries. And I think that's a big topic for people. I don't think people, know how. I mean, some people are good at setting healthy boundaries, but it's a balance, and you're not going to be perfect at it all the time. And being able to have that self love to forgive yourself when you do let your boundaries down or your guard down. And Helen, going back to the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, they're connected. So when you're having an emotional time, whether it's an emotional upset, you can sometimes feel it in your stomach.
Oh my gosh.
People can, sometimes when you're upset, you feel it in your gut as well.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm one
Yes.
of those people that's like instant processing. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, no pun
Yes.
intended.
So I mean, I think a lot of people can relate to that, and understanding that when you're off balance, then that's where you'll feel it maybe first. So, and
Yeah,
I know when I'm off balance, I feel it in my stomach and my gut.
yeah. If you like what you hear, please give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and then click on that bell icon so the next time something new comes on, you'll hear it. So please subscribe to our channel. And I think you will enjoy it. And a Healing Place Energy School to help you to awaken your inner healer, learn more about chakras, Chakra 101. And there's a whole bunch of things we could do to help support you on your first step of your spiritual journey.